What's up, everyone? Today we're gonna have a bit of real talk and some tough self-love. So I want to tell you a story about how I stopped being afraid. Sounds weird, right? Afraid of what? I mean, life is life. I was afraid of a lot of things, and yeah, I was just always thinking that life is waiting around the corner to get me. And though it might be true, it might not be true, but you can't live in fear. Yeah, I was just so afraid of setting goals and actually wanting stuff in life, like having aspirations, and I just always felt not good enough, There happened a lot of big changes, and I had to be willing to do that myself, because someone else wanting something for you does not make it. It doesn't create that urge within you to actually start changing yourself. And when I started changing myself, that's when I stopped the depression. Yeah, I sometimes do get anxious. That doesn't always go away. But the one thing that I can say is that I am leading such an enriched and better life. I feel so much more fulfilled and happy. And that's what we all want to be, right? Is happy. I realized that living in fear is no way to live. And I'm 25, almost, and I'm not gonna spend, if I have to be so lucky to live another 40, 50 years on this planet, I will not keep on going as I have been for almost 25 years. Because that's just freaking crazy. Because we only get a certain amount of time. And I think the older you get, the more you realize how capped your time really is on this planet. I think as we're younger, we see life and time like, a good analogy would be to see it as uncapped internet. You think there's always just gonna be more. And that's not the reality. You don't know when it's gonna happen. And you don't realize how capped your time is until you get ever closer to that sort of, to dying, And what's life worth if you're gonna keep on being scared of, why should I save to buy this thing that I've always wanted, because I might die tomorrow, I'm just gonna spend the money on whatever I want. Or why should I aspire to start a YouTube channel or get the dream job that I always wanted, because I might die tomorrow. As long as I can live day to day, I'll be fine. But the reality is we're not fine. Inside of our heads, we're not fine. That's why we don't wake up happy. That's why we're always miserable. That's why we're feeling some sort of negative energy towards life. Whereas we should be so grateful. And yeah, I slack on that too a lot of times. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of days where I just don't feel it. I'm so lucky. I have a roof over my head. I have food. It's not always the best, but it's there. I have a family. Yeah, they piss me off some days. Like I'm sure all of our families does. I piss my family off a lot of times. And I know that. Because I am difficult. But back to the point. We have all these things. We have what we need. We're here. We should just be so grateful.